What's up, my friends, my new friends? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, we are going to be comparing the Final Kamehameha versus the ×4 Kaioken Kamehameha ultimate attacks in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. And we're going to be comparing these with Super Saiyan and Super Vegeta. So we're going to start off with Super Saiyan. So we're going to go ahead to offline battles and training. But before we get started, I just want to show you guys my boost stat tributes. I got 125 in Ki Blast Supers. My character's a female Saiyan. I got 5 in Strike Supers, 90 in Basic Attacks, 25 in Max Stamina, 20 in Max Ki, and 50 in Health. But none of this really matters except for Max Ki and Ki Blast Supers. So, I also currently have on the Capsule Corp Gi, which personally I like the most above any of the other Gi in the game because it's just so beneficial to wear when it comes to increasing the damage of Ki Blast Supers. So, we're going to go ahead and do this. Going to go to offline battles, going to go to training. Now, I'm going to go ahead and probably like turn the HUD off for this one. And I'm going to choose my custom character. And we're going to fight, you know what, let's do somebody tough this time. Let's do this guy. Let's do super villain Mira. Now, he's not final form Mira. I don't know where he is in this game. But we're going to be doing it against him. Let's go ahead and choose, you know what, let's do Kami's Lookout. I don't think we've done Kami's Lookout yet. So, we're going to be comparing the difference in damage between both the super the difference in damage between the ×4 Kaioken Kamehameha and the Final Kamehameha. I kind of spoiled one of my upcoming videos there. Alright, so, you know, I guess we could leave it on the right side and then we're going to turn it off. So, let's go ahead and turn Super Saiyan 3. Alright, so this is how much damage the ×4 Kaioken Kamehameha does against Mira from long range as Super Saiyan 3. As you can see, it did quite a bit amount of damage, almost 10,000 max combo damage. So, let's go ahead and try it from close range. That did about we were a little bit short there. But you know what? We're going to go ahead and try it one more time. Just because we kind of got an early start in that last attempt. And we did much more damage during that attempt. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to our standard base form. We're going to do it close range. And let's see how much damage we do with the ×4. Wow, it wouldn't even really let us do the... Alright, there we go. So when you're not Super Saiyan, you're going to be doing about like 8,000 damage, close range. Now, when you're not Super Saiyan, you are going to be doing about... just about a little over more damage if you're further away. So what we're going to do, because this annoys the hell out of me, is I'm going to go ahead and turn the display off because I need to make myself a video thumbnail. And I don't know exactly how I'm going to make it. But I just really don't like the HUD on the game. It's really messy. You know, if Dark Souls 4 ever comes out, I am probably going to play that game in no HUD mode. And just balls it out. Alright, so that's from further away. This is from closer range. Yeah, I really like the ×4 Kaioken Kamehameha. So the ×4 Kaioken Kamehameha did about like 9,500 damage, was it? Like close range. And then further away, it did about like 8,700 damage, max combo damage. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and test that again and see just in case because I need to double check. So, the max combo damage with the ×4 Kaioken did about 10,000 damage close range. Holy crap. Now, if we do it from afar... Yeah, you know, it's more preferable to use this ultimate attack close range because, you know, you could surprise attack your opponent and just totally, like, mess him up and deal tons of damage. So, now what we're going to do is we're going to test the Final Kamehameha. Let's do the Final Kamehameha from afar. Now, I want to thank you guys because in the last video that I did a while back where I compared the Final Kamehameha, That video got like 100,000 views. So I kind of thought I'd make a sequel for you guys, because you've been wanting the Final Kamehameha versus the ×4 Kaioken Kamehameha. So why not? These could very well both be the best ultimate attacks in the game from my perspective. Now that just did 11,000 max combo damage close range there. So the Final Kamehameha is already better than the ×4 Kaioken, but the ×4 Kaioken is actually, you know, it connects with the opponent, like between the time that it takes to start the attack to connect it with the opponent, it's a lot quicker than in comparison to the Final Kamehameha. Now, let's go ahead from afar here and see how much damage we do with the Final Kame. So the Final Kame it falls a little short by like 1,000. Now if you go close range with the Final Kame, the Final Kame is actually going to do 11,316 max combo damage. Depending on what your character like boost attributes are, of course, and like the clothing that they're wearing. Because if you're not wearing the Capsule Corp Gi and it really doesn't primarily focus on increasing Ki Blast Supers, and you're not you know, like you don't have your boost attributes all the way to 125, and you haven't like taken advantage of like Guru's like hidden potential power awakening that he does to you through like doing his like little side quests, then you're probably not going to do as much damage. But that is a lot of damage that is inflicted upon your enemy. So the Final Kame is better damage-wise, but the ×4 Kaioken is a lot better close range-wise. So what we're going to go ahead and do now is let's go ahead and take the display off, because I'm going to need this. I wish there was a way like we could like hide like the bottom, you know, like with the attacks and everything. I wish there was a way to like turn that off, but I don't even know entirely for sure if that's even possible. But just look at the scale, you know, of damage that this attack does to your opponent. It's so aggressive and ruthless. Now, let's go ahead and turn basic form and test out the Final Kame. Oh wait, I actually forgot to my bad. Okay, let's put it back on. Alright, so here's the Final Kame when you're base form. So the Final Kame when you're base form falls short again, but this time close range. Now if you're Super Saiyan 3, it's going to do a ton more damage. Now if you're further away with the Final Kame, it falls a little bit shorter than if you were close range and you weren't transformed. So now we're going to go ahead and return to Kanton City, and I'm actually going to put on Super Vegeta. So far, I'm really liking the fact that the Final Kame does a ton more damage in compared to the ×4 Kaioken. But personally, I would stick with the ×4 just because it's a lot more quicker. So that's something you really got to take advantage in this game, is quicker attacks, and ones that are more likely to connect with your opponent, that you're not going to be like stamina broken or anything like that. Now, you also have to take into consideration that with the Final Kamehameha, it gives your opponent the opportunity to strike you from behind and break your stamina. Now, you really got to watch out for that, guys. So just be careful when you're using those ultimate attacks and everything. But so far, I'm really liking the Super Saiyan 3. We're going to go ahead and use, go into Janamba's world, or Hell this time. Yeah, Hell. We're going to go into Hell's this time. And, yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. Alright, so there's my custom character, Smash Me. She looks really awesome. She looks really scary. I don't know if she appears in your dreams, but if she does, I'm assuming it'd be a nightmare, because she's just really, she's fabulous. So, close range, alright, we've already tested the base form. Now, all we need to do is test the Super Vegeta. So, the Super Vegeta ×4 Kaioken Kamehameha does about 11,480 damage. That's already a lot more damage than it does with the Super Saiyan 3. So, I'm really liking the odds here, and the pros, with using Super Vegeta in comparison to Super Saiyan 3 with these ultimate attacks. But personally, I really like the appearance of the Super Saiyan 3 transformation more than the Super Vegeta transformation, just because it's more appealing to my eye. Now, Final Kamehameha does more damage than the ×4 Kaioken does close range. So that did about 12,088. Yep. So the Final Kame does more damage than the ×4 Kaioken Kamehameha with both transformations. So now we're going to go ahead and test these from a further distance. So this is the ×4 Kaioken. The ×4 Kaioken falls a little bit short. 8,608. That's really pathetic. Now the Final Kamehameha does 11,087 damage. So Super Vegeta is definitely a lot more like preferable to use with both of these ultimate attacks. So I don't know, it's completely up to you guys what you want to do. You could use the Super Saiyan 3 ultimate, you could use the Super Saiyan 3 transformation with both of these ultimate attacks, and you know, enjoy the appeal of the character design and everything, and the way the transformation looks. Or if you actually want to have like an OP character and utilize the attacks to their full advantage, and like take advantage of them and use them to their full potential, then I highly recommend using Super Vegeta with both of these ultimate attacks. But personally, I'm probably still gonna stick with Super Saiyan 3, unless I'm playing online. If I go on play online and do endless battles, I'm probably gonna do Rock Super Vegeta and Final Kamehameha and ×4, but we'll see. I don't know, guys. What do you like? Do you like the fact that, what do you think, which attack do you think is better? The Final Kamehameha, how it does like 2,000 more damage than the ×4 Kaioken, but it takes a little bit longer to register or like create the attack and connect with the opponent? Or do you like the ×4 Kaioken Kamehameha, which does like less than 2,000 damage, but it's a lot quicker to register, like create the attack and connect with the opponent? But the thing you gotta worry about is once you use the attack, you're gonna be stunned for a little bit. So personally, I think the Final Kamehameha might actually be a little bit better than the ×4, because if you look at it, that maybe took like what, 2-3 seconds. It did 12,083 damage close range, and we didn't have like that waiting period after using the attack for that additional boost. Now with the ×4 Kaioken Kamehameha, we kind of like messed that up there. With the ×4 Kaioken Kamehameha, you double tap square, and it's going to do almost 10,000 damage. But you've got that waiting period afterwards, and that gives your opponent enough time to get back up and knock you back down or stamina break you. So both of them kind of like have their like pros and cons and like flaws and stuff like that. So I don't know. Personally, I'm actually like liking the Final Kame more than the ×4. So I might actually experiment with that ultimate attack a little bit more. But anyway, guys, let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought of this video, which ultimate attack you guys think is the best. And with all that being said, thank you so much for taking the time of the day to watch this video. I greatly appreciate it. If you guys have any video requests at all, especially like ultimate attacks that you guys would like me to compare, and with the new DLC coming out, if you guys would like me to like make any videos like with the new DLC and stuff like that, just don't hesitate to ask, and I'll try my best to make those videos, because the new DLC is coming out on the 20th. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe. Thank you so much for taking the time of day to watch this video. I greatly appreciate it. Please keep living life to the fullest every single day. Live positive and enjoy life. Peace.